Stadium, he has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. On one sideline, the head coach of the Patriots. She got that historic first win of her career just last week. Facing off against him, the head coach of the Dolphins. His side not as fortunate in their opener, hoping the home crowd can will them to the victory here in Week 2. Kate Scott, Brock Hewer with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And here we go from Miami. Here comes Malik Washington. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
I've heard from many of Tua's peers in the league that there's just not a more accurate guy. If you wanted to just do an accuracy test in the NFL, yeah, Tua's going to hit that target as much as anybody in the league. Avoiding injury and being available is really the only question mark now in Tua's career.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down.
Staying on the ground here with Achane. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10.
4 yards. That's another Dolphins first down.
Achane again. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Tua now from the gun. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Finds his back. Achane. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
To return this, Marcus Jones. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
It really took no time at all for May to prove, well, he's a franchise quarterback and worthy of that top 5 pick. Got his first start in early October, and all he did was throw for over 2,200 yards and 15 touchdowns. Don't forget about those 400 yards on the ground. He's an athlete, too.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Made now, 3rd and 2. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
Formation for the Patriots.
And the fair catch secured here at the 16.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
A gain of 2. Brings up
Need a better result than
8.
that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. We've set it down from the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
He's brought down at the
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down carry for A-Chain. Escapes a defender. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Third and long for him here. Hits him on the out route. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Fourth down, so the Dolphins are going to send out Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt bites deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. The Patriots offense headed out for their second drive of the game. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. They'll cobble together a yard there. Zach Sealer there to bring him down. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw, here's May. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third.
May now from the gun. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. Another punt coming up. Bryce Behringer to do the honors again. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. On first down, they're going to start out with A-Chain. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Now Tagovailoa to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Tagovailoa facing third and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Hey, look, beyond having to pick yourself off the ground over and over again, all of these sacks in this first quarter have led to so much disruption. Kate, what do offenses look for, especially early? Get myself into rhythm. Get myself into a tempo. What do defenses want to do? Wreck all of that, and that's exactly what this defense is doing.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this first down. Tua off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. Right, things said in the paper, Baltimore material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback.
The Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down. Tunga Bailoa. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Ryan Stonehouse back out there again to punt it away. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. Still going through the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That play good for 17 on a first down.
And the Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 4.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They've got a first to begin the frame. A give up the middle to Stevenson. They're working a couple yards past the line. Tackled on the play by the first rounder out of Michigan, Kenneth Grant. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing is May. Running a screen for Stevenson. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's
Trying to sneak May. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
So first down from the 41.
That's good for a Patriots. First down.
Here's May to the air. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a design boot. And he just got it away before they hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Making the call himself. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Patriots first down. A 5-yard gain on the play.
The give inside to Stevenson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. From the gun, it's May. He's going to run for it. And he's got him that first down as he hits the deck safely. They're going to be looking at first and goal.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Patriots, first down. First and goal.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
On the tackle. It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Made a throw it. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. And he is dropped. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Bend.
Third down
Bend.
and goal.
Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a second quarter lead.
Touchdown.
It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Corey Gallis checks on the extra point. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead.
Patriots 7, Dolphins 3.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Washington now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. They go play action with Tagovailoa. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Kyle Duggar there on the coverage.
Now two at a throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
47. That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on third. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
The Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And stick with Achane. Jukes away from one. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Now Tagovailoa on 4th. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The Patriots and Stephon Diggs getting set for this next offensive possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. On the draw, they give to Stevenson. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A give left side to Stevenson. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 14.
Now May on 3rd and long. That's dumped off. Gibson. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Achane, a first down carry. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
That's kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. Complete inside the 35-yard line. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First down, here's Tua. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. It's short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play. And boy, did the defense do it there.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Dumped off to his running back. He dodged the tackle. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis. 3rd and long for him here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder.
50-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Antonio Gibson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Patriots back on offense late in the first half. And clinging to this 1-point lead, Brock. Probably don't want to risk too much here. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Slot man's in motion right. First down throw for May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. May now. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Here's May on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. May now from the gun. It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. Here's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
7 yards. And it's 4th down. Bryce Behringer in punt formation for the Patriots.
So just a 1-point game here at the break, Brock, as we go over to the EA Sports halftime reports with our buddy Scott Hansen.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hansen and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our second half gets underway. On the return, here's Jones. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Patriots offense out there to start this 3rd quarter. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's May to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
So a dime look defensively from the Dolphins here on this 3rd down. May. That's caught for the first. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the run, it's Stevenson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46.
Stevenson with another carry. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Dolphins bring out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. From the gun, it's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Patriots have their punting unit out. Bryce Barringer, the one to send it away. You are not going to see a better punt than that. He picked the perfect angle, and it flies out of bounds at the 1. No chance at a return. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Here's A-Chain up the middle. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
It's A-Chan on the inside give. Escapes the defender. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Okay, we both know this pace can't continue, but they got to enjoy it as they can. And that football shouldn't go to anybody else until that defense proves they can stop them.
Steps up, and he's running with it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Running left. Here's A-Chain. He's not going to get there. The defense attacked to deny the marker, and now a chance to stand here with 3rd and 1.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. And at the shotgun, they'll give it to A-Chan. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. Here's a screen for A-Chan. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
For the Dolphins, readying for the punt. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out at about the 15-yard line. The Patriots running their offense out there. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Made a throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap.
He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Finds the in route complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. We need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Jukes away from one. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Dolphins and running back Devon Achane getting back to work. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurricane. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Tua off the play fake. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Ooh, puts some air under this one, right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Patriots offense all set to go. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They go again with Stevenson. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play. Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is May. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Give him 25 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. As Kenneth Grant moving in to make that stop.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
May's going to take it himself. And they're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Patriots with it, currently holding a not-so-comfortable lead here. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. To throw, here's May. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First and 10 at the
We've set it down from 37. Off the play action, May. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. May looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 13.
Now May on third and long. Brought in. A big gain here for Diggs. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's another Patriots first down. First and goal, New England.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Stephon Diggs. A gain of 5.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is third and inches. QB sneak coming. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Patriots grow the lead to 7. Drake made the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on fourth down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. On return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Dolphins just about set up here, first and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second and 7.
Tua now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We've set it down from 37.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
A run now with Achane. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He'll get this complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
Gain of 10 yards.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Tua out of the pistol. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
He has room past the 25. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. We have an injured player here. Looks like it's a member of the Patriots in some discomfort. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Achan. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Hits him on the in route. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That's set. This is 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up
Tagovailoa now. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins down by only 2 in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Rob. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Dolphins are lining up for
Tagovailoa will look to throw. And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the 4th quarter. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
May on 1st and 10. To the right, and intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Miami set to take over once again on offense. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
a gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Looking to throw. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion. Well, I tell you what, if you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
On the return, here's Gibson. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. 1st down, May. He tucks it and takes off. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that 1st down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there. That's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most. From the gun, it's May. We'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And he'll get it up to the 44. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for him. We've got 1st and 10.
And the Patriots, 1st down.
On play action, here's May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he has this down to the 34. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Patriots trail by a field goal. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Quick throw completed by May. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a New England first down. Here he is to throw. Fired in there and cut. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 12-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Throw is caught. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Back to throw. Catch made. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, New England.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
On the return, here comes Davis. This makes it up to the 25. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first.
Brings up second and a yard at the 34.
Second down carry for Achane. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
The tackle by Keon White. Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line.
And the Dolphins first down. First and 10.
And the spike stops the clock. 28 seconds left. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun. Tagovailoa. This is complete to Waller. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
That's good.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
First down, here's Tua. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here's Tua again. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
24, Patriots 21.
Sanders all set to send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
At their own 24-yard line.
One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.